thought you was better than that, pal. I know it's crickets. I know it's cricket I sign up for. Alright.
Chairman Reserve.
Alright, we on. Up. Down. Oh no way, just no. Tilt back. Alright, we good. Alright guys, we on.
Alright. I gotta come out of it.
Yeah. Alright guys, so we are here with another live. Okay, start it, we up. What you do? Yeah. Alright, so guys, we here. Tilt this camera a little bit this way. Alright, so we're here once again. More runs being reviewed. Now the camera way too far. Alright. What you thinking? What are you thinking? Guys, so we're trying to figure out some stuff on the lives right here. Yeah, we're way back, minutes back.
Yeah. Nah, leave it because it was delayed like that all the time anyway.
Yeah, no, the delay is the
Or the position.
yeah, the position. I think it was too far from the camera right there. Alright, so let's get the rum, the start of the show in front of you guys right here. We have the Chairman's Reserve Lab Spice #1. Alright, so limited edition. I found this on the island of St. Lucia. Was a hard find, right? They only did one batch of 6,000 bottles, and the exclusive spice is cinnamon. Then they also have almond, nutmeg. What's that? What's that? Something ginger, candy ginger,
Yeah.
and urasimic. What word is that? Or turmeric?
That's turmeric. So
Man.
turmeric, candied ginger,
Yeah,
almonds, nutmeg, and cinnamon.
yeah. The text that they use on this thing is
Yeah.
crazy.
It's scribble, man.
Yeah. So they use a crazy text on this. This is approved in 2022, March 9th, Master Blender. No, I can't even read the scribbles here. I needed to know the person's name before I had to read this cursive.
Your
Alright.
guess is as good as mine.
Yeah. David is back. Which Chairman Reserve Spice is it? Looks different from the European one. Yeah, so this one here is a limited edition. I only found it on the island of St. Lucia. Never saw it anywhere else. This was the Lab 1. I hope maybe they made a Lab 2 in
Spice
2022.
Lab #1, 22.
Yeah.
So
This was in 2022, so maybe they made one this year,
more batches.
right? So I saw it on the island, never saw it before. Said I don't know, I'm gonna get me a bottle, so I brought this one back. Right? Says Chairman Reserve Spice Lab is a result of a unique collaboration between the internationally renowned bartenders and St. Lucia distillers for the first limited edition Salis Calistin.
Silas Celestin and Zekos Kretsis joined these names, man.
Denny Duplessis
Yep, or Master Blender to create. That's the guy's name on,
on
the front.
yeah, Denny Duplessis.
To create a subtle and elegant spice rum to be enjoyed neat, chilled or on the rocks.
Alright, so that's what the wording is here. And this is a European style bottle, 70 cl or 700 ml. Right? So it says the importer is Sperabum in the EU and in the UK, right? So this should be available in the EU and the UK. This bottle is made for the EU and the UK. Says on the back here. So you should be able to find it somewhere, David. I don't know. So this was created, it said, in March 2022. I found it just the other day in April of 2023.
Yeah.
Right? So
Something interesting I want to point out that I never see on a rum bottle. All this on the side here,
Yeah.
or they have the actual
Spices.
depiction of the spices.
yeah.
I think that's really cool.
Yeah, they have the almond, they have the cinnamon, they have the
Yeah.
turmeric, they have what else did they
It's
say?
like
they
a
have?
ginger in the corner.
Ginger, nutmeg.
Yeah.
So the
It's nice.
presentation on the bottle is really good.
Yeah.
They really just showcase all the spices that they talked about, right, on the front of the bottle there, which I think was pretty unique and really a good look. So guys, again, UK butter 700 ml, and the funny thing is, that's the size that they sell on the island, at least in the duty free area. That's what they sold. So
Yeah, because most flights going to Europe anyway, I guess.
I guess
Yeah,
so.
who knows? So then I said, have you tried the other offerings from Chairman Reserve? How would you compare to Bajan or Demerara?
So I have tried the 1931, and I have also tried the. We just did a video of the Royal Oak, the HMS Royal Oak. I've tried a lot of their independent bottles, not the independent bottles, but like their barrel picks. I really love St. Lucia rum. I love the complexity. Like we just tried a coffee still.
Yeah.
And the level of complexity in the coffee still is honestly some of the
crazy.
best. Crazy.
Crazy.
Yeah, it's top tier. Like if you know how Barbados does, they usually say column pot still, but it's usually like, in my mind, a sprinkle of pot. This was a straight column still, and it was delicious, and it had way more character, I would say, than a lot of the Barbados rums. So the complexity on St. Lucia rums are top tier, and I really think, as a comparison between the two companies, I would give St. Lucia a notch above Barbados for like thing about my monkey or Foursquare. Just the fact that they are mixing in pot stills usually, but if you just got a column still from St. Lucia,
Yeah.
it is as good, if not better.
Okay.
So St. Lucia to me, top tier.
All
St.
right.
Lucia might be my number 2. All right, but
I don't have any, because that's not my wheelhouse.
Right.
So I don't have any comments on that one.
And he said Demerara. Demerara is very different. Demerara is a unique flavor. Very different from St. Lucia. I don't know. I have to try. I haven't tried a lot of Demerara recently. I like the Demerara rums, but I think it's easier to compare the St. Lucia Barbados, and I'll give St. Lucia a slight nudge above Barbados in the tasting profile.
Just broke into the IB raisin glasses, 8-year Trinidad. 67.9% sample.
Wow.
What a joy to drink. Yeah, strong.
That's some good stuff there. So how old is that rum? IB raisin glasses. Oh, I did pay for some samples from Mike Hooker on the raisin glasses stuff. I haven't gotten it as yet. Can't wait to try it. Can't wait to get into that. But 67%, yeah, that sounds like a lot. I'll definitely get into that.
Yeah.
So we're trying now the Spice Lab.
Let's see what this
Let's see what it's
smells.
saying. Whew. It smells good. I get a lot of anise in that.
Smell good.
Yeah, you don't like that? You like it is very essence.
And that thing burn the hairs in my nose.
That was so to me. I smelled a lot of almond extract on that one. So remember the exclusive spices are cinnamon, almond, nutmeg,
Smelling the nutmeg.
candied ginger, and turmeric. I smell almond.
I
That
smell
almond
nutmeg.
spice, you know that almond spice you use in like some of your baking goods back home.
I smell so much nutmeg on this.
Yeah, and nutmeg. There's a lot of nutmeg as well. It's very strong. It's
Woo.
very strong.
Wow.
Yeah. So
Ton of nutmeg.
nutmeg,
Ton of cinnamon.
almond, cinnamon. It's a lot, and that's the thing. Remember we tried the 9-4 earlier. I was like, man, the 9-4 is so well balanced. The 9-4 you smelled it and you smell a pot still. This you smell a ton of the spices immediately. It says where the negative reputation for column still comes from. So David, I don't know if it's negative. I'm just thinking that column stills are usually lighter, and the flavor notes you get from a column still isn't always that in depth compared to pot stills. So when it comes to like, I was comparing with Barbados. Barbados says they said pot column blend usually, right? But to me, you barely get any pot flavor in there. You usually just get a lot of column flavor in there, and it's not crazy complex, right? Compared to like what you get on a pot still. So that's what I'm saying. I'm saying that on Chairman's Reserve, on their column stills, you get a lot of flavor. Like they don't, carry up to like, plate 100 or whatever. Like they usually get like, they usually don't over distill their rums. And you get a lot of good flavor. So it's not really a knock against column stills. It's just that some people, to me, kind of abuse the column still that the rums get super light and does not have the high depth of flavor that you would get on a pot still. But honestly, when you get to Chairman's Reserve, they get good flavored column still rums, and I just love it. So that's why I really rate Chairman's Reserve really high, because even though they say column still, their column still isn't like just, you know, light with barrel oak flavor type of thing, you know. So that's where that is. Any other comments here? Columns
can be as complex as pot, but they're usually tuned for efficiency, not flavor.
Correct.
All Martinique agricole is column, for example, can't be compared to the columns in Dominican Republic.
Correct. No, you are so right, David. Because like honestly, like that is like an amazing point, because I've tried a lot of Martiniques. I'm a Martinique back there. And I was like, and in my mind, when I tried the Martinique, I'm like, man, how is this thing a column still when it's so, like, so grassy and so much complexity? Because you're right, it isn't tuned for efficiency. And honestly, like, I rather that type of column still. A column still tuned for flavor is what I want. Column stills tuned for efficiency is a no-go for me, because it's just like, all I get is the wood flavors, right?
Yeah.
Like, there's some like Bruegel 1888. It's very woody. There is no complex flavors in a Bruegel 1888 to me. Like, I'm just like, you know, it's just not something I reach for rapidly. Never bought a bottle actually. I just sampled it in couple places.
Yeah.
So that's the thing with the column pot thing. But you're right. All these Martinique rums are column stills, but they are very grassy. Sometimes I wish they would tune them a little more efficient, because man, it's heavy on the grass in some of those Martinique rums. David, let me know in the comments what is your favorite Martinique rum, because I really want to go through some of those Martinique distilleries and do a review. I want to pick some of the best ones. For me, I really like St. James, and I like I think it's like Dillon or Dion. I don't know how you pronounce that one, but those are the two companies over there that I think it's lighter in flavor, which they might have tuned their columns for a little bit more efficiency than some of the other brands, right?
Oh.
But let's get into the tasting. We already get to the nose. We found a lot of almond and a lot of nutmeg and cinnamon. Wow.
Cinnamon.
Very cinnamony.
Almost nothing else.
Yeah, lots of cinnamon on the taste of this.
Almost nothing else. And so here's where I'm going to play a little bit you know,
The cinnamon was the number one ingredient.
not trying to rag on the other spiced rums, you know what I mean? But
The linger is almond.
yeah. But when you I see that, you know,
Yeah.
that's cool.
Yeah, the
That's-
almond just
that's
came in and
cool.
just took over in the end.
Because it's like you taste one thing at the front, and as it get worked in, you know, you start tasting something else and something else and something else. Okay,
Yeah.
I was going to say something.
You see? Just need to give it
I
a
was
minute. Just need
I
to
was
give it a
going
minute.
I was honestly I was going to say something, and let me hold that thought for
see?
just a minute.
Exactly. Don't rush the judgment.
Let me hold on to that one.
So
for a
rough
little minute.
spirits. So personally speaking, I use spice rum for baking. Do you think you would be good for a cake or rum boss? Yes.
Yes.
Yes. This here?
Honestly,
Yeah.
100% yes, because the rum, or it will just make your cake taste better, because all this spice, the nutmeg and cinnamon and all this type of stuff, picture's frozen. Yeah, it is.
What's going on there? Oh, sorry about that. Oh, thanks for the reminder. My battery is dying. Let me plug it up. Make sure we got it. All right.
You good?
Yeah.
Right.
Okay, guys. Sorry about that.
Yeah.
Had a little technical difficulties here. Okay, so
Yeah. So like I was saying,
yeah.
I was going to say something. I'm gonna hold off on that because I still have something to say about it.
Yeah.
But to answer To answer the question, yes,
Yeah.
because there is so much spiciness from the nutmeg and the almonds and the cinnamon and stuff already going on in this rum
Yeah.
that it would only make your cake taste better. Your
Yeah.
cake, whatever you're making with it,
Yeah.
any type of baking, it will
Yeah.
only make it taste better.
Correct.
Plus, it is rum.
Yeah.
So rum cake, 100%.
Correct. Like this in a rum cake.
100%.
So guys, so the thing about this, right? So Chairman's Reserve, they're in St. Lucia, and they made a spice rum. They have their original spice rum that people really like. People have seen good comments about their spice rum, and they made this limited edition. So the thing about the St. Lucia, even on the streets, you could buy spice rum from a guy with a big glass jar with spices in there. Like you would see a guy with a glass jar.
Or like a white rum with spices in it.
Yeah, you would see a guy on the street with a spice rum, with a white rum that is packed with spices,
Okay.
and he'll pour you off a glass, right? So you could buy a drink for like, well, I think I paid probably like $7 or $8 or something.
Okay.
Where
Which ain't bad
the
for
guy
a drink.
Yeah, the guy would give you a drink of just rum and spices,
Okay.
right on the side of the road.
How much for this?
This was about, I think, honestly, I can't remember. It's been quite a while. I bought this back in end of April. So I'm pretty sure somewhere between $14 or so I paid for it.
14, 1 4?
1-4.
Okay.
Yeah, $14.
Because I was going to say something else.
No. So
Okay.
this, I'm pretty sure it was about $14. The most it could have been was 20.
Okay.
But I think it was 14 I paid for it.
Well, so let me see what I was gonna
Yeah.
what I was gonna say on that is for this rum, if this rum was more money,
Yeah.
that would be my only hesitation to using it in
In a drink.
baking.
Yeah.
Because you don't want to use your expensive I don't want to use my expensive rum in cake because I could just get a white rum or I could just use like a 8-year Angostura or
Yeah.
a 5-year a 8-year Appleton
Yeah.
or a
5 year.
5-year Angostura, 75 Angostura and then add more spices to it, right?
Right.
But because this rum's so cheap,
Yeah.
because this rum's so reasonable,
Yeah.
I would use it in my baking.
Yeah.
To make this will make a real good rum cake.
Yeah, so definitely. So I really enjoy this rum. When it comes to baking, typically we soak fruits in the
Ooh.
Angus in the Appleton or the Rare Nephew.
The
sorry.
Rare Nephew.
The Rare Nephew over
This
fruits, so we
could
soak
work.
fruits in. In Trinidad, we usually soak it in puncheon, which is 75%.
And like a cherry brandy. or
Cherry
something
brandy.
like
We
that,
mix in
yeah.
cherry brandy and like old oak and that kind of stuff. So, but this has a lot of flavor in it. Like, I'm just thinking about a rum cake, like a white sponge-like cake with rum infused in it. With this here,
Yeah.
very delicious.
Put it over the top.
Yeah, after you bake a fresh sponge cake or something, you pour some of this over the top. You get all that spices soaked in there: cinnamon, almond, turmeric, candied ginger. Which honestly, all I'm getting, the most I'm getting is cinnamon.
All I get is the cinnamon and the nutmeg.
So I'm getting cinnamon, nutmeg. No, I'm getting cinnamon, almond, nutmeg. Because my first thing I got was the almond.
yeah.
So
I get the
cinnamon, almond, nutmeg, candied ginger, not so much. Turmeric,
Not
not at all. I don't get
actually.
it.
I kind of get a little hint of the turmeric, just a little bit. But the two main spices that kind of jumping out to me is the cinnamon and the nutmeg, and I get the almonds after.
Yeah.
And now that I kind
The
of
almond is like the body of the whole
Uh, Yeah.
drink.
I
You get
know
it
that
all
it
through to the end.
kind of sit in my mouth, sit on the tongue, sit on your palate for a little while,
Yeah.
you kind of get a little bit of the hints of the turmeric a little
Yeah.
bit, not much of the ginger.
Okay.
Because, and then the ginger really is just kind of like a burn,
Yeah.
so maybe that's what that is.
Right.
But I like how the almonds come after,
And it's constant.
and it just sits right there.
Correct.
And another thing that I thought about too when I was talking about pouring it,
Yeah.
maybe baking, like adding it into your mix.
Yeah.
you don't want to just do that because some of the alcohol gonna get evaporated.
Yeah, the flavors don't come
I
out.
wonder if the flavors will get evaporated too.
Well, sometimes a lot of times the alcohol comes out, but the flavor stays.
So your best bet might just be to pour after.
Yeah, definitely. Your best
But
bet is
baking, 100%. Like use this, buy this, and use it to bake with. I should do that. Yeah.
This is only like about $15, right? $14-15.
Yeah.
Right? And the rum that we thought about comparing this to was the 9-4 Dormant.
Yeah. So let's bring that into the mix.
Which is
Let's bring that in.
$35.
Yeah.
34 pounds.
About 34 pounds.
Right. Which is way pricier.
The both of them have two different. These can taste good together.
So, what do you mean together?
Like together.
Like
mix.
mix them together? Well, okay.
Let's try it first.
Let's try it.
But I just feel like now that I taste this, and now that I know what this tastes like,
Yeah.
they're not comparable. Even though both of them is spice rum.
Yeah, like, I don't know what I smell this again. It smells a lot more spicy on the nose.
Really?
Before we were just getting pot smells, this is all spicy. And guys, so David said his favorites were Dion, Rum GM,
Habitation, Saint Etienne, are my
Yeah,
go-tos. In the other direction, Rivers from Grenada is also incredible, but it'll turn your nostrils inside out. Yes.
So David, so Dion, Rum GM, I really like those. HSE, I cannot get in the US. I really don't know what that tastes like. I really do like Dion and Rum GM, and St. James also is one of my favorites. Of the of the rum agricole style.
Would you do a Chairman's Spice with Coke or Dr. Pepper? I'm not a Dr. Pepper
I'm not Dr.
fan,
Pepper fan at all.
so
I don't know.
my go-to would be Coke.
Yeah.
If Coke is the only thing available.
Yeah. But honestly, like spice rums, I think
But,
it's more Coke rum. It's
yeah.
more of those heavy flavors because there's so much flavor on a spice rum that you would do with a heavy drink mix
So
up.
Coke, because I don't drink Dr.
Yeah, I don't
Pepper.
really drink Dr. Pepper like that. Alright, but alright, let's go back to the 9-4s just to give a comparison. For the 9-4s, as we said, you paid £34 for it, right? I paid about $14-15 for this Chairman's Reserve.
They're both so unique.
Yeah.
I still go with this though.
Okay, so the 9-4s is a more balanced rum. The 9-4s Dormant Spice is more balanced. It's less. The 9-4s is almost like a sipping rum. The flavors are so balanced. The flavors are so not punchy like you get on a spice rum, right? So imagine this: the Chairman's Reserve is not as punchy compared to the Captain Morgan Select Barrel. The Captain Morgan Select Barrel
You
was
mean the private stock?
Private stock, sorry. The Captain Morgan private stock was very much whatever that flavor was in your face.
Yeah, vanilla and essence.
Vanilla and essence.
That is all it was.
Heavy vanilla essence in your face. The Chairman's Reserve is more balanced of a rum. You could sip it, right? It's not made for sipping, but it could be sipped. This 9-4s seems more like sipping.
Yeah. You know what?
That's how I see it.
For this,
Yeah.
I think, like, when you really come down to the meat of it, this is a true spice rum.
Correct.
This is a true spice rum.
Mm-hmm.
Because there is no BSing with the flavors. And I hate to talk about it still, but I have to. Right? With the Captain Morgan private stock, they thought that if they just added some essence to it and add some vanilla extract to
And
it
sugar.
and some sugar, that they could fool the masses.
Well, they are fooling the masses. They're selling a lot.
Honestly, like, you can't do that. You can't do that.
Yeah.
Like, when you're, maybe that's their version of what spices are. When we talk about spices, we talk about these things on this.
Right.
Some nutmeg and some cinnamon. And although we tried some other spice rums
Mhm.
that have these flavors
Yeah.
in it,
Right.
but still it
This one
have
is.
it have the sweetness on it, and then you're still getting that vanilla kind of essence flavor.
Yeah.
With this, is a true, and I say it's a true spice rum because you ain't getting no essence.
Mhm.
You ain't tasting any kind of like how this one say like the allspice and
Yeah.
vanilla extract and all, not this, but the vanilla extract and stuff that you get with the other rums.
Yeah.
You ain't getting that. You're just getting true spices.
Yeah.
You taste it,
Yeah.
and the first thing you're thinking about is, wow, I tasted some cinnamon, I tasted some nutmeg, I tasted some almond.
Yeah.
True spice.
Yeah.
That is what spice rum is about.
Yeah.
So this win
Yeah.
with this actual being as labeling themselves as a spice rum,
Yes.
they win
Yes.
with this.
This is what I expect and hope for a spice rum.
Yes.
The Chairman's Reserve. This is a little.
Spec-
This is a very sophisticated version
Yeah,
of
that
spice
one,
rum.
that it have layers to it.
Yeah. This is a very sophisticated spice rum. You know, as you can see, even the bottle and the brand and
Yeah.
everything. This is like the spice rum they'll serve at a 5-star restaurant.
Yeah.
That's what I'm getting. Like,
Yeah.
I'm going to like Toro for the weekend, you know?
Okay.
And, you know, I was like, pour me some spice rum.
That's what you expect.
These are I expect.
Okay.
Fancy bottle, fancy presentation, well balanced, almost a sipping version of a spice rum. Because this is what I think this is.
Yeah.
This is a sipping version of a spice rum. Right? So that's why I'm saying for the price, I could see it.
Yeah.
For
This
everything
one
they bring, for this,
is real good for the
this is very good
price
spice
point
rum.
and everything.
Not even just price point, just for what spice rum is, as you said. It is
Yeah.
what the expectation is of a spice rum. This is the expectation. This is something I would see like top tier spice rum. And this to me is quintessential of a spice rum.
Yeah.
Yeah, this
That
is
tastes
it.
real good.
This is it. So happy to have purchased this rum, the Lab Spice one, shipped to the UK. The bottling, the labels, everything just said UK. This is a 700 bottle. It says importer for
I have to
EU.
look for that.
Spiribum, importer for UK Spiribum, makes no mention of the US at all. So pretty much this was made with UK bartenders and UK mine 100%. Very good rum.
Next time I go to London and I pop in Whiskey Exchange, I'm gonna see if they have this.
You need what you
And
need
I'm
to
pretty
do.
sure they have.
Head to St. Lucia, pal. Have a nice.
Yeah,
Why
because
is
the
it?
price good.
Yeah, dude.
You can buy a couple of bottles of this. I wouldn't even.
Sitting laying on the beach in St. Lucia.
And you know
yes.
something? I would even go as far as to say that I wouldn't even buy Admiral Rodney. I would just buy like
Buy
4
these.
bottles of this
Yeah.
and bring it back. And you know, that just shows you that this is just a must have.
Yeah.
You know? You have to have it.
It tastes like it honestly, to me, just tasting this, I just think about pouring it in my bacon.
Yeah.
Like, it's really good. Like,
This is the best spice rum, I think.
Marshall, this is good, right? So Rough Spirits, if you get your hands on some Chairman's Reserve, you'll be good to go. The
So
former
David
blend of
said-
Bacardi.
Can't remember his name. Once said marshmallow flavor is often used by rum producers, both spice and non-spice, to initiate vanilla flavor. That's interesting.
Never heard that. Well, you know, to initiate
Except-
vanilla flavor.
Except for the Captain Morgan private stuff. Them dudes dump. They went and buy.
All the marshmallows.
No, they went and buy vanilla ins. They probably have a vanilla feel. Just growing vanilla that they could go and pick at their leisure
Well, it-
to use in that private stuff.
The thing about it, real vanilla is expensive, but what they could do is you
Bro.
pull the wood. You see, there's something called villanelle, which is the flavor you get off vanilla, right? You could also get it from wood, and the cheaper way to get it
Bro.
from is the wood. They
They
probably just crush all the
Bro.
barrels down.
they go and get the
extract.
seeds and scrape the seeds out of the vanilla and put it in the barrel.
Yeah,
Trust me.
it's overwhelming, right? But this was really good, really
Yeah,
balanced.
I like this.
So this is the 4th live that we did today. This is the end
I'll
of it,
buy this.
or we're gonna go for another one.
Yeah, I don't know.
All right, guys, I gotta go cut my lawn. The sun is setting. 1,012,000, yeah. Oh, that's
man.
Brent. So yes, that is, you can get that in Cartagena, you can get that in parts of Colombia. I don't think I tried that one. You could get it in the US. It's pretty cheap, pretty affordable. Probably like around $20-$30, I think. I think about $30 for the Ron Medellin on the 12 year, right? So
Dude.
guys, you mix both of them together. All right, we pour them together.
Combine. Oh my
All
gosh.
right, guys. So now we just blended.
Woo.
We just blended the Chairman's Reserve with the
Oh my goodness.
Dormant Spice from Ninefold. All right.
Oh my goodness.
And Emmanuel seems to think that is the best thing of life.
Best thing since sliced bread.
All right.
Best
Yeah.
thing since
Yeah.
sliced bread. I could sip on that.
All right, guys. So this combo right here,
Yeah.
this combo right here
Mm-hmm.
is maybe perfection. You know?
Yeah.
All right. So guys, we had a good time.
Yeah.
We did 4 rum reviews today.
It was good.
And it was good, right?
Appreciate all the people that tuned in,
Yes.
everybody that commented, liked, everybody that
Donated.
contributed.
Yeah. We appreciate it a lot.
Appreciate it.
This was some good stuff here. Yeah, we gotta do this again.
Yeah.
You haven't been here in a long time, Emmanuel. You haven't been here in a long time. So next time Emmanuel comes back, he's on many travels. So hopefully, he take a couple trips, swing back around here. We have some more rums to try. I have a ton of rums we haven't even tried as yet. There's a bunch of El Salvadorian rums that you were just talking about. I have them back there. We're gonna make some time and try to do some more reviews. Guys, sorry for the hiatus, sorry for the few and sparse rum reviews coming out. But today we changed that with 4 rum reviews back to back to back to back. Right? See you guys hopefully next week for some more rum reviews. Ciao. Till next time.
Cheers, man.